Everyone know the word chav, right? And do you think it is the same with the thing that we have learned? Let's find out.
โอ้โหแล้วกูต้องปิดยังไงอะ
กดอีกที
Hey Bob, come here. Have you ever heard the word chat before?
Oh yes, I think it is quite similar to DekVanz in our country. Is this very confusing, right? Yes. I wonder who can answer our question.
Hey look, Eve and Bob are over there. Let's ask them.
Hey! Hey! Hi!
What does the word chat actually mean?
Is it similar to DekVanz?
Oh, yes. Look at this. According to the Oxford Dictionary, a chef is a young, lower-class person who displays rash and loose behavior and wear real or imitation designer clothes.
Last week, I asked our teachers what is Chav and DekVanz. Can you guess what they said?
From what I learned, it means someone who is dresses and acts different than other people, but I'm not sure what style they dress. In my country, there's many styles. We have hippies who've got long hair, they don't shave, they smoke a lot, and we've got skinheads, shave their head, have a lot of tattoos, tough guy. Then we've got punks, people who angry, rebel a lot, wear crazy style clothes. And then we've got nerds, people dress bad style. So many different terms for people who are like not popular, right? So chef is someone who's not popular or looked down on, right? So those are a few other words. Burnout, also similar to hippie, long hair, smoke a lot. I think some of them are good. They're just trying to have a certain image, and you know, some hippies, they just like the style, they think they're peaceful. Some thugs, however, like to be involved in gang, and they think they have to show their strength by violence. So I don't like this kind of people. If it doesn't involve violence, I don't care. But if they want to grow their hair long, smoke marijuana, I don't care. But if they get involved in violence to be tough or to enforce their will on other people, then I think people like that are bad people. But generally, some can be good, some can be bad. I really don't care how people dress.
DekVanz, in my perspective, let me discuss one experience that I get from one academician from the School of Social Science, Department of Psychology, Kasetsart Universities, which is Assistant Professor Dr. Panadda Chav&DekVanz, which is she used to do the research by the data collection and observations from the groups of DekVanz. One of the really critical points that I found is she discussed that DekVanz come together with motorcycles, as they use the motorcycle to do such a kind of activities that they want, especially in the night times, overspeeds and so forth. from the observation and interviews of Assistant Professor Dr. Pananda Chamnansu, she found that these groups of people, they tell the parents that if you don't buy this motorcycle or the new motorcycle to me, I'm gonna do something really worse, and worse, more than I currently practice. This is one of the results of the research, which reflects some things about Thai society that I think not only for the bad behavior, but these groups of people, they may realize that by the caring or by the love, they use the love or concerning or care of parents to be the critical tools of negotiative power, and they use it in an inappropriate way.
Take some see. So now let's get to know a little bit about Dekvanz and Chav.
The word chap is commonly thought to be from the mid-19th century Romani word chavi, which means child or youth, but some suggest it comes from a nickname used of people from various towns in England, including Chatham and Cheltenham, sometimes in conjunction with the class label Everett. It is sometimes mockingly redefined as one of several background names, including Council House and Violence, Council House and Wine, Council House Assault and Violence, and Council House Associated Vermin. Although there is no etymological basis for these terms, it is also said that the word used in Edinburgh and Scotland in the early 1990s, leading to widespread bemusement on the part of Edinburghers at the sudden popularity of the term in southeastern England.
Wearing artificial Burberry band clothes and bling jewelry accessories, sometimes wearing sport trousers, caps or hooded tops. For females, they usually apply thick makeup, heavy use of fake tan, and the hairstyle known as the Council House facelift, in which the hair is pulled back into a tight bun. An association with dirty, drunken behavior and minor criminal activities, generally carried out under the influence of alcohol, modifying their car like in the Fast and Furious film.
Dekvanz refers to group of teenage boys who like to ride a motorcycle just for fun, and sometimes they make racing on the road at night. The word van comes from a sound of exhaust pipe that is modified its volume to be louder, and a sound like wow, wow, which is from twisting the motorcycle wrist. They like to make themselves outstanding in the wrong way, such as fight in concert, wearing flashy clothes, avoiding going to school, assembling for unlawful purposes. Moreover, the most activities that they like is modify their motorcycle and gather into a group for racing.
Wearing skinny, check t-shirt and tailwind brand sandals. The popular hairstyle is blonde hair and makes it spiky. The meeting point is the road around big city. The most famous street is Bang Natrat Road. Also, you can find them at Kaset Nawamin Road. The most popular motorcycle brand is Yamaha Fino, considering themselves as a bully and making trouble.
Why do you like that? Do you remember the theory that we studied last year? What's that?
Ego and superego are the three parts of the human mind, as labeled by Freud. The id is fully unconscious. The ego and superego are partially conscious. The area directly below the surface of the water is called the preconscious mind, because although it is currently unconscious, it can easily be brought to our awareness. The instinctual part of the mind that responds immediately to wants and desires. It operates on the pleasure principle and does not follow logic or reason. The id is chaotic and animal-like, seeking pleasure and avoiding pain. The pleasure principle strives to fulfill our most basic and primitive urges, including hunger, thirst, anger, and sex. This behavior is animalistic. The ego is decision-making part of the mind. It uses reason and logic and tries to get the unrealistic it to cooperate in real life. Like the it, the ego seeks pleasure and avoids pain. But unlike the ego uses the reality principle to find a more realistic strategy to obtain pleasure. The reality principle strives the its desire in realistic and socially appropriate ways. The reality principle logically weighs the cost and benefits of an action before deciding to act upon or abandon an impulse.
The superego is conscience of a person. It is the voice that incorporates the values and morals, which are learned from one's parents and society. It tries to persuade the it and ego to turn to moral goals rather than seeking pleasures. The superegos make you feel guilt when you fall short of the good person you want to be. For an easy example, when you are hungry in class, you may think, I want to eat it now. But you know that your superego is not eat in the classroom. And finally, you have to choose between whether eating or not. That is your ego. If you eat, it means your ego against superego. According to Sigmund Freud theory, we can analyze the behavior of Chav&DekVanz are alike. They are both lower class that people always look down on them and treat them like otherness. In our opinion, Chav&DekVanz just express themselves and want to be accepted from the public. Every people want to be fulfilled from friends, families, and societies, called social needs, according to Maslow's hierarchy of needs. However, the way they express themselves is contrast with society desire. To explain the it of Chav&DekVanz is to have a standing point in society. As aforementioned, people stereotype and categorize them as working class, so they both have to behave in the prominent way, which attracts people's interest, although it is not an appropriate action. This unconscious way they express to the public called ego is contrast with the superego or norms of the society.
And I think this is all about the information. I hope this video will be very useful to you. And see you next time. Bye.